Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm doing a series of videos about the cameras I'm planning to use throughout 2016. There's an article I'm going to link below with all the details on my website. It's just, if you haven't yet, you should read it before you actually watch the videos, just to be aware of why I'm doing this. So if you click somewhere on here, near my cat, you can see the previous video. It was about the Canon EOS 5 camera. And on that one, you'll find also a link to the video before that one. It was about the cctrax ILFORD X. So you can see number 5, number 4, and now I'm on number 3. It's right over there, slightly out of focus near my cat. Probably you recognize it. It's the Olympus XA. So I'm going to talk about its main features, nothing too technical. If you want to see the technical stuff, I'm going to, as usual, link below to the site where I have the manual on a PDF format. You can read all about the details and all about that stuff if you enjoy it. So I'm just going to pick the camera up and show you some details about it and why I like it and some things I do not like about it. So give me a second, let me pick it up. And in this case, I will start with the flash. So sometimes this camera, you can find a camera with a flash. I would advise looking for it with a flash because it can be handy. And if you buy the flash separately, probably you will pay more than what the flash actually worth because it's separate. So I'm usually very patient about this. I usually wait for the best deal possible, and that's what happened with this camera. So in terms of back to the flash, so there are several models. I'm going to look at my website here. So I have the A9M, the A1L, A11, and A16. So looking at the specs, what changes is basically the output power. So this is the A11. It's the most common flash to find. It's fine. It works great for what it's worth. And let me just show you. So in the bottom we have here a sliding door. You just slide it open, don't lose this, and it's just fit in a AA battery just there, and you're done. So here on this flash, you have here some settings you can use. So in the back you have some flash guides, so you can know the distance and the power you should use. Here I have a little knob. I'm going to show a close-up video later on, or right now, where you can select the power. You have 400 ISA, full power, or 100 ISA. So you can actually set this regarding the type of film you are using. And that's pretty much it. So this is just what you're going to screw and attach it to the camera. Sorry, and here you're going to press it to turn it off. I'm going to show this working with the camera itself in a second. So let me just show you the camera. So as you can see, it's a small camera, the Olympus XA. I find it pretty to look at. It's fine. So let me just go quickly through the main features. You can actually see that it has a sliding door. You pop it like this and it's ready to function. It's a rangefinder camera, which means you're going to look through this window. So you're going to see through here, you're going to focus through here, frame through there, and the lens, it's here. So there is a slight difference. So you're looking through here and the picture is being taken here. So there's a little difference between what you're seeing and what the picture is going to be. But this camera features what they call the parallax correction, which means you can be almost sure that what you're seeing through the focus and framing window, it's what you're going to see through the lens. One exception, if you are taking a picture really close, something like this, you are very close to the subject, you might find a little difference between what you're seeing, what the lens is getting. But if you're not, I don't know, if you are 2 meters or more, probably you should be fine. You don't see much problem there. Here you have the focus tab. We can focus just by sliding this back and forth. It's really short, a short throw. And on the top you see this little scale that it's moving, like this, which means you know somewhat more or less this distance you are focusing on. So if I put here on the number 1, this is in meters, so focus in 1 meter, or 1.5 meter, 3 meters, and infinity. Again, I'm going to show a close-up video with these details later on. Here, just above the focus tab, you have the ISO selection. So it goes from 25 ISA to 100 ISA, so pretty decent range. I should also mention that this is the aperture priority camera, which means there is no actual manual controls. The only thing you can control is the aperture, and it's controlled through this knob. So it goes from 2.8 all the way to f22. So it's a pretty decent range. And for the size, this lens, it's an actual f2 lens, so it's pretty awesome. It has an excellent image quality. At f2.8 it vignettes a little bit, nothing too serious, but it's sharp, it's impressive how small it is. They can actually make this produce such good quality images. Here I have the rangefinder window. It actually illuminates the rangefinder. And what's great about rangefinders is that when you press the shutter, you do not have a blackout. Usually not with SLRs. When you press the shutter, the mirror needs to flap and expose the film, and you lose a couple of seconds. Well, not that a couple of seconds, but an instant of the image. You'll lose control of what you're seeing for a second. Here, just if you press, you'll still see through the window, so can keep everything in frame while you're shooting the picture. And also, when you look through here, you can actually, since there is no blackout, you can see people or something going through the frame. You can exactly pinpoint where you're going to be, where you want them to be, and take the shot, and you do not lose control of the scene. It's a nice feature to have. I'm a more of a SLR kind of guy, but it's okay. But this one has one thing that the SLRs usually don't, that it's its size. It's pretty small for the image quality you can get out of this. At the top, let me see, yeah, this is fine. You have your shutter button. It's really sensitive. You just slightly tap it and it'll fire the shutter. You have here the door itself. Here you have the film rewind. You just, as usual, you just do this and rewind the film. I'm not going to be able to do this right now because I have actually film in it. And if you pull it, if you pop this up, then the door will just open and it's just loaded as any other film camera usually loads. It's nicely built, even though it's so small. I was surprised when I got it the first time how nicely built it felt and it feels. I'm not worried it's not going to break on me. It feels really solid. In the bottom we have here a knob. It allows you to it has here plus 1.5. This is going to overexpose for 1.5 stops. So you have a backlit image. You can actually compensate. It's a type of exposure compensation, 1.5 stops. Then we have here the check. The check will tell you if the battery is working. Let me see if I can see. And this light here also, it's also lit. It's kind of hard to do this. So see, it's going to turn off. It's great to know if the batteries are okay. And the last, it's the self timer. So you can just set it up, focus, press the shutter, and have a few seconds just to go to the front of the camera if you want to be in a shot also. And since it pops like this, it helps also to stabilize the camera on some surface. Then you have here your usual film release and the battery doors. It uses the 1.5 volt battery cells, 3 or 2 or something like that. It's readily available. It's pretty common. No worries there. You can use this camera for a long time because the batteries are still going to be readily available with no really issues. And finally, the film count, the frame counter here. So not really complicated to use, really simple. Let me just compare this with the previous camera. I talked about the EOS 5. So just you can see the difference in size. Massive difference, isn't it? It's impressive. So check this out. Wow. Even though this is big, I'd prefer this for long use at least, because it's more comfortable to my hand than this. This I have some difficulties when it's in operation to grab it. It kind of tires my hand to be in this position, and then, well, I love it because of the size mainly, and for the size and the picture quality it can produce, it's really something special. I use this specifically for, not specifically, but mostly for street photography. It's really, nobody notices me. It's not nice and small. I just need to frame this like this. I usually frame it with my left eye. My left eye is my predominant eye, and it's the right eye would be perfect, but I just can't. I need to do this, but it's fine. I have here the strap. I have the original one, but this one it's in better shape. And that's pretty much it. Let me just attach the flash. So just attach it here and screw it in. And obviously now the camera it's bigger. Well, that's not surprising. To turn it on, just slide the camera open like this. And on the aperture selector, you just have here this a little symbol of the flash array, and just pop it up. And just notice here, check it out here. You'll just, now this is popped up. Let me just do it again. And so like this, maybe you can see it better. Pop. Now it has a little light. It's going to shine the light when it's ready. And when I push this down, if I push this down, it just turns off the flash. After the flash is turned on, you can set the aperture whatever you like. It will sync in any speed possible. This stops at 1/500th of a second, and it can sync on all the speeds. So I have film here, but I will take a shot with the flash. So I just will advance the film. The film advance here, leave it here. Now I'm just going to take a shot of you guys. Let me see. Okay. Focusing. And wow, one more. This has a minimum focal distance of 85 centimeters, so I need to get back a little bit. And 3, 2, 1, down. Wow, nice and easy. So just to turn it off, just put this down, slide the door closed, and you're done. So just going to undo the flash, nice and easy. And now I'm stuck with the camera, so it's so small. I cannot. This is excellent for the size. Let me show. This is not a very nice thing to look at, but let me see if I can show you guys. So it fits my pocket, nice and easy. Just slide it there, and it's back, and it should be fine. Well, just look for it. This cost me, I don't know, 80 euros with the flash. It's a decent price in my opinion. You should look for it. Sometimes they ask more than it's worth because of its features and its size. But if you look around, you'll probably find one in decent shape and that you can buy. As you noticed, I haven't shown you any sample images just because I have a video that I did about the entire roll I shot with this camera, and I'm going to link it again. If you click on my cat over here, you will have a link to the video, and you'll see a bunch of sample images. I hope you enjoyed this, and I see you in the next video.